and I have water. I have water. Y'all, it's been a long couple of weeks. So I want to start off the video by saying thank you so much for prayers and encouragement. If you're new here and you're wondering why am I screaming I got water, because I went 9 days without water. We got water late Friday night, and don't ask me how many showers I've taken. If you don't ask me, I won't tell you, okay? But I'm so thankful to have water. I think it like traumatized me because every time I wake up in the morning, I'm like, is it still on? Is it still on? And then every sink I go by, I just turn it on just because I can, okay? So we are back in the garden. I feel super behind. For those that are brand new, I'm in Tennessee in zone 7B. It's the last week of January, and I feel like between the winter storm, the ice, the snow, the no water, I feel like I'm behind. And in reality, when it comes to the garden, I'm not really behind. It just feels that way. Like feel like I'm behind in life. Like it just sucked two weeks out of me that I'll never get back. But I'm excited to be back in the garden today. I'm excited to be here with you. And we have a lot of things on the agenda. But I think in this video, what we're going to try to do is get our seedlings planted and then get rid of all of the old stuff that did not make it during the frost, which was not very many. We only have like a few things that did make it during the frost, which was a huge blessing. I would say I maybe lost 5% is like maybe max. So it's only like a few things that look really bad that I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of, clear the beds up, and I want to show you my seedlings. We started these together, I think 3 weeks ago, and they're looking good. Look at my beautiful seedlings. Let me see if I can hold the tray up. So look here. They are doing so well. I kept them out here for that first week, and that's when the temperatures were like, maybe the highs were like in the 30s or 40s, but I wanted to do a test to see if they would germinate in the tunnel. I had one tray that germinated and one that didn't, and I took them in my house, and within a few days everything started to germinate. So they've been in my house ever since for the last couple of weeks while it was, below zero here, and they have done quite well. So let me take out a couple of these so that you can see. Look at that. Let me take one out. Do you see that? That is what you call a healthy seedling. That is bok choy that's going to get planted today. And I did it in these 6 cell trays from Epic Gardening, which I love. Love. And then I also did some stuff in 2.5-inch cups. This is my cabbage. Look at that. Looking real good. So I'm excited about that, getting this stuff all planted out today. We have bok choy, we have lettuce, we have spinach, we have collards, we have some broccoli, and then we have quite a bit of cabbage to put out. So that is what we're going to do today in this video, and then also we're going to re-sow our carrots. So I had seeded some carrots that same week, and I think it just got too cold for them to germinate. And then of course, once the snow and the frost and the temperatures plunged down, they didn't do anything. So I'm going to re-sow those and see if we can get those to germinate and get us one more good harvest of carrots for the spring. So I want to say again, thank you guys so much for your prayers, your encouragement, every post, every comment. But y'all, we are back. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing, I'm just going to walk around and get rid of all of the dead old stuff and get the beds prepped and ready to receive this new goodness. Okay, y'all, I pretty much have everything cleaned out. I've cultivated. I spent the last 45 minutes just cultivating, getting weeds out. I would say the most of the damage was done to the lettuce. So I pulled a ton of lettuce out. And I'm not too upset about it because that lettuce I've harvested many times over. I've sold it. We've eaten it. So it's been in the ground for quite some time. I still have 1, 2, 3, maybe, I don't know, 5 or 6 pockets of lettuce in this bed right here. I'm going to do the new lettuce in a different bed. And also that bed, one of the lettuces is infested with ants. Y'all know how I feel about ants. Y'all know how they feel about me. So we're just gonna let that be. I poured a whole bunch of diatomaceous earth on it, but I think I'm gonna let that bed rest for now and put my lettuce in a new bed so I know what's the new lettuce versus the old lettuce. This right here, I'll just keep harvesting for our personal use until the new lettuce gets ready, is what I'll do. And then once I have new lettuce ready, I'll take out this old lettuce. And then all that'll be left in this bed is a couple of things of cilantro, and that's it. So I've placed everything where I wanted to go except the cabbage. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do the cabbage back where it was in the ground back there. So I think the first thing we're going to start with is resowing our carrots. Let's go ahead and get that done. I'm going to water the soil, and then I'm still doing the bolero carrots if I have enough. I think I have enough of the pelleted seed, which I need to use that up anyway. And also on pelleted seed, you want to use it within a year of you buying it. So I don't remember when I got that. It hasn't been a year, but by the time I try to do it next fall, it will be a year. So I need to go ahead and use that up anyway. Now, I don't know what happens. I don't know if it's just the viability of it germinating goes significantly down. I don't know, because I've never done it before and I haven't read up on it. I just know that they say within a year you want to use your pelleted seed. So let's water the carrot bed and let's see if we have enough to reseed this whole bed. Okay, I had just enough carrots. I mean, literally down to the last pelleted seed and the last spot. Look at God. So I watered it in. I prayed over it. Lord, help it to germinate. Help me to get one more big, bountiful harvest of carrots. So now we're at the bed with the 4 spinaches. And this is where the bok choy is going to go. I have 12 of these. So we're going to put these out and space those out and get them in the ground. This is where they were before. The bok choy has grown extremely well. So I figured it grew well here. We'll just try it again since we're in the same season. Forgot to cultivate this bed. So we will start here. And I might do some more bok choy because bok choy grows really, really fast. 50, 60 days, you got bok choy, literally. So let's see, because 12 may not be enough, and that way I can get another succession. So let's get this bok choy in the ground. Okay, that bed is done. I had 12 bok choy, and then I had 6 spinach that I put in there as well. And this variety of spinach that I'm using this time is a new one called Giant Winter Spinach. So I put that in there. I still got some room in the bed, so I think I'll do another succession of bok choy just because it grows so fast. I like it. I like it a lot. I had never had bok choy until I had a garden. So it's that's the benefit of gardening. You get to grow what you want. And also some things that you've maybe had as a child growing up don't taste the same when you do it yourself. But I had never even grew up having bok choy. But I use it when I make ramen and stir fry. And it turns out really, really good. And it has a lot of good vitamins and minerals. Let me show you what else I found when I was planting my spinach. Let me get it for you. These were in the bed. How they got missed, I don't know, but they're still in good shape. And it is edible for sure. So I can chop that up and put that in something like a hash or something like that. So that was a nice little surprise. So now we're going to move on to the lettuce. And like I said, I'm going to move it to a new bed where the first bed on the left. Okay, guys, can I tell you how good it feels to be hands in dirt, planting stuff? It is like 78 in the tunnel. I've had the door open the whole time, the front door, and I even opened the back door, and sun's beaming on the back. Y'all, feels so good to be back in the garden with my hands. And so I didn't even realize that I hadn't done it in a while, and it's doing my soul some good. So I got all the lettuce planted, and y'all, I saw a lot of worms in my raised beds, which is a good thing. And it reminds me, I think I'm gonna order some more worms. If you didn't see the video, when I'll try to find it and link it up here. The first time I did worms, it's probably been this summer probably be 2 years if I had to guess. And it's so funny how I was on that video versus I see worms and I'm like, I didn't like intentionally pick it up, but I saw it. I'm like, hey buddy, let's get back in the dirt. You know, it didn't freak me out. And it used to freak me when I opened up and ordered that bag of worms and put them in my bed. It's amazing how much you grow as a gardener. The things that used to like freak you out, scare you, it's like a non-issue now. Anyway, that's a little side note. So the only thing that I didn't get put out, oh, also I put out collards and broccoli, all in raised beds. So the only, and everything is watered in. The only thing I didn't put out yet were the cabbages. This right here, I have, I want to say 16, which I'm really excited about, and they all germinate and they all look great. This is Copenhagen cabbage, is a new one, a new variety. It germinated really well and they all look really good. I got to put these out and they're going to go where the cabbages were back there, but I thought I'd go ahead and end the video because it's just more of the same. But I'm so excited. So this is, I guess you would call this like the first planting of the spring crops, even though we've already planted all this stuff before for the fall. I'm doing it again, one, to get another harvest of it, and then to replace what those voles and moles took from me, and then also just what we've eaten and sold and all of that. So pretty much this will be my last, planting of the fall, springish type crops, or whatever. I'm going to do some more bok choy, and I'm going to do some more cilantro. And I'll keep lettuce going. I do that all year round. But I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anything else. I don't think I'm going to do any more spinach or kale or anything like that. I don't think. Although I do have an open row that's not going to be taken. Y'all know how I am about open space. So right now I have the middle row that's open because the cabbage is going to go on the left-hand side. So I'll have that middle row that's open. And I got this old bed that had the lettuce in it if I wanted to do something else. I know the cilantro is going to go over there. And then I got one little row over here in this bed. So I don't know. Maybe we will do some more. But for the most part, this is our spring or whatever planting that we will do and harvest. Like I said, bok choy, because it grows so fast, I can get probably 2 more sessions of that. And I don't really necessarily do the spring thing where you do it like in March and, you know, try to get it like by end of April, like this stuff in my mind, I want gone because we'll be planting out in the tunnel, the summer crops. So that's why I'm intentionally placing stuff in certain places. That's why I'm intentionally doing it now, because it's the last week of January. That gives me February, March, April. That gives me another 90 days, 80 to 90 days for this stuff to get to where it needs to be, harvested and out of here and all that. I've tried the whole thing with the spring, you know, starting in February, March, and planning it out and trying to get it to last until June, and the worms just take over. Like by April, I just want to be done and starting the summer stuff. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me today as we're back in the garden. We have water and we got our hands in dirt. And we replanted and starting over, for lack of a better term, on this next session. So I hope that you are doing well. I hope that you are thinking about the summer garden, because I sure am. I have so much content planned for you guys of starting seeds. I also got to show you my seed haul. I got some new new accessories, right? So you definitely, if you're not subscribed, you want to go ahead and hit that subscribe button now. And if you are subscribed, share it with a family member or friend. Anybody who is interested in gardening and maybe it's their first time, make sure that you show them my channel and bring them with us on the journey. I got so much new stuff planned for you guys. I got some surprises. So look, it's about to be popping. over the next few weeks. As always, remember, gardening is a journey. Let's grow together. I'll see you next time, friend.